Hello everybody! Happy Thursday! It's been a minute since I have come on here at nighttime, but I wanted to switch things up today. Typically it's just easier for me to come on during the day for children reasons, child reasons. Hey Lindsay, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you stick around because this video makes me incredibly nervous. I have my laptop pulled up, so just in case my phone doesn't work, I will be able to see comments. I'm just getting that set up now. Whenever you get on here, please say hi. Let me know that you're watching. This video does make me very nervous, so please talk to me so, ease my nerves a little. I'm going to share this to my... How are you, Lindsay? I'm going to share this to... Where am I sending it? To my VIP group. So let me get it in there real quick. I hope you guys have had a great day. And my husband is home, so it was easier for me. Alicia! Oh my gosh, Alicia. Okay, I'm super glad that you are here as well. This does make me very nervous to talk about because it's just uncomfortable. But as you know, whenever we're growing, whenever we're shifting and doing all the things, you have to do things that make you uncomfortable or you are never going to grow, ever. Okay, so that's where we are right now. And I really want to share something that I don't really share a lot, or if I do share, it's just kind of like bits and pieces kind of like crumbled in here and there. So I really want to get intentional with you guys and just share from the heart. Alicia, you were with me the last time that I shared from the heart, and I had notes, and you guys, I have so many notes. But please stay with me because I promise you it's going to be interesting. Doing pretty good. Okay, good, Lindsay. I'm glad you're well. I'm doing good as well. I've had a really good day. I did yard work this morning, and I got Coco. I can't say I willingly got up at 5:30. Coco woke me up at 5:30. So I just started journaling and expressing gratitude and working on content for the month of July for my business. Thank you, Alicia. And just doing all the things. Did some yard work. I had a business meeting this afternoon with one of my girls on my team. She's actually one of my really good friends here in Florida. So I had a meeting with her today, this afternoon. Came home basically just in time for Django to get dressed because the kids have had like a pajama day basically when Daddy's home. And him and I went to have dinner at a little pizza place with our friends who are leaving in the morning. It's so bittersweet, but they are moving out of state, so I, of course, wanted to go have dinner with them one more time. And went to the store after that with Django because tomorrow's his birthday. My baby's going to be 8. Isn't that crazy? I don't feel like I'm old enough to have an 8-year-old. I feel like I just moved to Florida. I'm still 21. So he wanted to make pizzas with us tomorrow night for dinner for his birthday. So we stopped and got the stuff for that. And of course, he talked me into getting another mini cake and balloons and stuff like that. So we had to do that. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to go do my live, get it over with, because I knew if I sat on the couch with Barry and the kids, then I would just get comfortable and talk myself out of coming on here and talking about what I want to talk to you about. The twins turn 14 tomorrow. Lynette, I cannot believe that at all. That's so crazy. They were basically Django's age when I met you. That's really crazy to think about. Okay, so you know that I've got my notes, so we mean business tonight, okay? All right, so I've put it out there in the universe that a big shift is happening, and I want to share that with you because I've been talking to you about a shift taking place, and for anyone that's new to me, who may not know this, I've been in this industry in direct sales for 4 years. Previously, I was a full-time medical coder, and I quit that full-time at the end of 2018. I did not quit because I was, loaded. I quit for health reasons. I take my health very seriously, so quit for health reasons. I had an online business at the time that I did okay with. Actually, I did great. However, the compensation plan did not match my work ethic. It did not match what I was doing. Which led me to needing to find coding jobs every fall And, for those of you who are not familiar with coding, they have really big deadlines every year. One of them happens to be a fall-winter deadline. So that's when a lot of companies would hire part-time seasonal workers, which is where I came into play for them. And when I was pregnant with Coco, fall of 2019, I started coding again, part-time, as a way to make ends meet / fill in the gaps for where my online business wasn't providing. So at this time, I also started really praying and getting intentional with what I wanted. And, my online business wasn't enough we were barely getting by with what I had. At that point, I had already quit my full-time job for a year at that point, and my business hadn't grown an ounce. An ounce. Like, it was still right where it was a whole year later. And I needed more. Like, I desperately needed more because babies aren't cheap. Children are not cheap. And so I needed a way to make ends meet. And then, in the midst of praying, I really started self-sabotaging myself and really getting myself down and struggling with, what I was supposed to do with my life, where I was supposed to go. I felt like I wanted to be home with my kids, but is that not, like, did God not want me to be home with my kids? Was there something else I was supposed to be doing? Like, I struggled so much with what it was that I was supposed to be doing. And I loved the idea of this industry of being home with my kids, but, I felt like, well, where I am or where I was at the time, I'm like, apparently it doesn't love me back because it's definitely not providing for me. It's just not working. So is it me? Is there something wrong with me? Do people not want to join me? Do they not want to buy for me? All the things just kept flooding in while I'm trying to be positive and pray and figure out where it is I'm supposed to go. Am I supposed to just go back to coding full time? Little did we know, a month after I gave birth to Coco, like, the entire world shut down. So I was not putting my newborn baby in daycare. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I know tons of people have had to do that. I just didn't want to. Like, there was something in me, like, physically holding me back from doing it because I knew that there was another way for me to make it. I knew that being home with my kids wasn't just something I wanted. I knew it was placed on my heart for a reason because that's where I needed to be. And so, if I thought about going back to coding full time, I would have to factor in my health, that whole that whole thing, Django, a new baby, and then the fact that the job that I would have been going back to, it literally sucked the life out of me. If you've ever experienced something like that, a job that you can't stand, that's how I felt. Like, every time I'd log on and code another chart, I'm like, this is literally, like, I just felt it all, like, sucking out of me. Like, I don't feel creative, I don't feel inspired, I don't feel motivated, I just feel blah. And that's how I felt. It was very, very draining. So, and the thing is, the reason that I felt that way, like, it was like soul sucking to me, my biggest why for that was because I wasn't helping anybody. Like, I'm not talking to anybody, I'm not helping anybody, I'm just sitting by myself at a computer. And I love people. If you know me, I love people. I love helping people. It is like my cup of tea. If I can help you, I want to know how. And, I love loving on people. I love building them up and putting their insecurities to rest. The only thing resting with a coding job was me. Like, I was done. So after months and months of praying, I finally took a leap of faith, left my old company, took a leap of faith, and joined Farmasi. And I am the queen. I'm just going to put this out here, you guys. I'm the queen of being skeptical over everything. Everything you can think of, I'm going to be skeptical over it. And that's exactly what I thought when I first heard of Farmasi. So the thing with Farmasi is it came into my life when I first started praying for an outlet. Okay, but I shut it down completely. I shut Farmasi down quicker than I could have prayed for an outlet. I was just like, no, that's not for me. It's fake. It's not real. Like, the opportunity, there's something missing that people aren't telling me the truth on. And you guys, poor Farmasi, okay? I gave them a number of my mind. I just figured it wasn't true, and I wasn't being, told everything correctly. And I was really worried about my customers not liking it because, again, at that time I'd been in the industry for almost 3 years, and I had a pretty good customer rapport. And I knew my customers, I knew what they liked. And I just finally had to be like, you know what? My customers love it here. My customers love Farmasi. And I had to let those negative thoughts and my scarcity mindset go. They were no longer serving me and where I was trying to go in life. When you're trying to elevate your life, when you're trying to grow, when you're trying to move up, when you're trying to make boss moves for your family, you can't do that and hold on to negative thoughts at the same time. You will like be right here and just keep going farther and farther down. So they weren't serving me. So I had to learn to let them go and work on my mindset every single day to make sure that those feelings stayed at bay. And instead of, me helping one new customer, which was mean I would gain one new customer a month to help, I would gain one new customer every 5 to 6 months where I was before. That's a long time, you guys. That's a very long time when you are doing this to support your family. When you are doing this to stay home with your children, it's a long time to wait for new people to roll around. But here, ever since I took a leap of faith, I help new customers monthly on a regular basis because they are affordable, because they are one of the world's largest integrated companies, because of their price points, because of the quality of their products, because of the fee that makes it so easy to be here, to be an influencer. So it made it that much easier for my customers to transition. Excuse me. And it made it that much easier for my team to grow and for them to earn good paychecks, really good paychecks. So here's the part I'm going to reveal to you. Are you ready? Throw me up some hearts if you're ready to hear this. Somebody. Let me see what you've got because I have something to reveal to you that's super exciting. Hey, Shasta. Thanks, girl. Okay, so because Farmasi, I'm just trying to pull this back up because I have to keep my laptop handy just in case my phone doesn't work with comments. I think we've been doing this since like February or March, you guys. Hi, Teresa. Thanks for being here. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, so the part that I'm going to reveal to you is this. Because Farmasi is so generous to their influencers, and because they have the highest paying direct sales company in the US, this year is the first year I will not be accepting any coding jobs at all. 0. This is how many jobs I'll have this year, coding wise. None. No corporate job at all. That makes me teary-eyed because that's a freaking huge deal, you guys. God is definitely good, right? He's pretty amazing. So, last year, or with the job that I had in 2019 when I was pregnant with Coco, I just stayed in touch with that manager. She was super cool. She was good to me as my manager. I guess I did a good job for her. And then last summer, she actually, it's funny, we were actually visiting our friends in Texas, and my manager reached out to me and she said, hey, we're going to have another seasonal spot open. Would you like it? And at the time, even though I knew my Farmasi business was thriving, last year was scary for pretty much everybody, right? Like, I felt like, okay, well, my Farmasi business is new, it's thriving, but this whole year's been like, it's been really just a lot of unknown factors. And I thought, what's another source of income going to hurt right now? Like nothing. So I went ahead and took it and just saved some money. And I stressed the entire time. I was so entirely stressed, you guys, because Coco was 5 or 6 months at the time when I started. Django and I were brand new to homeschooling. Plus, I was trying to work 20 to 25 hours every week, and I know that doesn't sound like much, but I also had a full-time Farmasi business to run that I was trying to keep growing and be successful with. It just wasn't a pretty time in my life at all. It was so stressful, and I don't know how I held it together by the grace of God, honestly, because I was like, had so many days where I thought, I don't even know what I'm reading. Like, I don't know how I'm keeping this job afloat. I don't know why someone wants me here working for them. And I would just pray to God, like, you literally just put this on my lap. So whatever you want me to do with it, like, help me do it, because I'm basically dead right now. I feel like I can't read anything else to save my life. And I would just make it through the days. But this year is different, you guys. It's just us. It's just me and my family. And although last year was scary and a lot of unknown, it also reminded me that we don't live forever. We don't have forever. We can't constantly live in that mindset of, oh, you know what, I'll do it again. I'll do something else next year. Or, I'll start it on Monday. Or I'll start that next month. It's too late now. Or I'll start it in 2022, because this year's just it's halfway over. So I'll just wait. And we never know if we're going to even wake up tomorrow. Seriously, like, we all know someone that we've all lost somebody. So why do we live like we are going to live forever? Why do we treat ourselves like that? So instead of stressing and wondering, how I'm going to juggle all the things this year, I'm not. I'm just going to let it be. I'm going to breathe. I am going to enjoy my life. I'm going to enjoy every moment. I'm going to enjoy my family. And instead of coding this fall and taking care of Coco and struggling with homeschool, I'm planning a vacation for my family. So, something that, I'm just putting this out into the universe that this is what I want. And I know what Farmasi has to offer. I know it. I'm living it, you guys. And the growth that I've experienced here, the growth that I see others experience here, is growth that has never happened in companies they were with before. And they've been here for a year as well, or just about a year. And they're still growing. And it's because of the plan that Farmasi lays out for us. It's so generous. And I used to hear, back to me being so skeptical, I used to hear my upline well, now she's my upline, but then she was. I used to hear her say, how generous Farmasi was on payday. And I was just like, ugh, no, they're not. Like, I don't even know why you're saying that. You guys, I was so negative. I was so bitter that she wasn't with me anymore. But I understand. I understand now. And Farmasi has been around for over 70 years, so they aren't a brand new company trying to work out the kinks, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. Like, they already know how to run a business. So even though they're new to the US, they are very successful, and they treat their influencers very, very well. I can promise you that. I would. And, saying that I'm not coding this year, I have been offered 3 times so far. I've had 3 different offerings come through. Normally I just have one. And, I kind of questioned that at one point. I was like, well, should I? Like, should I do it? But no, I can't, because I have to think of the big picture. And the big picture is I am going to be stressed to the max. And the big picture, the reality of it all, I want to be with my babies. I want to be with Coco every day. I want to be with Django. And Farmasi makes that happen for me. This is it, you guys. Farmasi is where it's at. So, again, this is all because of Farmasi. And if this spoke to you at all, please, please, please send me a message and let's chat, because I would love to help you get started. I would love to help you be here. And this wasn't a part of my notes, but I just remembered that Farmasi also extended their join incentive. It was the end of last month. It was $9.90 to join, and they went ahead and extended it until July 4th. So if anyone's been weighing their options, deciding whether or not they should be here, let this be your sign to just do it. Like, just do it. Stop being afraid of what other people think of you. You guys, other people don't pay your bills. So for $9.90, what do you get? You get half off your personal products. You get 50% commission, 50 to 75%, earnings every single month. You get paid up to 7 different ways. Those are like really big perks, right? It's pretty unheard of. And this month, oh my gosh, so Farmasi, well, we've already had a new product launch. That's the other thing. With Farmasi knows what they're doing. Okay, so I went from a company where we would only have launches like once or twice a year. Hardly any sales ever. And that's not Farmasi. We launch new products every single month. We have a new body line right now. It's a coconut and vanilla. So we have that right now. It's limited edition. We have a new Bliss bundle. So every single month we're going to have a new Bliss bundle. The one this month is $40. It's a primer, lip plumper, and what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the Double Lash Extend Mascara. and that's $40. So that's a $10 savings. And they have another new coffee, which is a grain coffee. Um, and we still have our chicory. Both of those are part of our nutrition line. So we always have something new. We always have something exciting. And we have such a wide variety in our line that it's like if someone says, so many people tell me, why don't I wear makeup every day? Okay, cool. Do you wash your face? Because you should. Like, make skincare a part of your regimen. I must say your teeth are shining. Oh, thanks, Alicia. I have been using our whitening toothpaste. The toothpaste from Farmasi. It's truly amazing. I was very nervous, and here I am again being very skeptical about trying the toothpaste because I had bought whitening systems before, like that you paint on your teeth and then you put the little mouth guard in them, and I could only do them like 2 times, 2 maybe 3 times, but the whole time my teeth would be hurting. So I had to stop doing stuff like that. And whenever I heard of Farmasi getting their whitening toothpaste, I was nervous to try it. And I thought, okay, well, I'll probably be able to get a week out of it, and then my teeth are going to start hurting. And I've been using it for, I think this is my 3rd month now, and I absolutely love it. It's natural. It is so good for your oral health. It's awesome. Give me some of that. It's awesome, Alicia. You will love it. So, oh, and the other thing with Farmasi, so they do incentives for their influencers every month. I mean, there's one, like a tiny incentive when you hit $100 or $50. The two top age reverses skincare items, which is the collagen beauty mask and the tonic, I get to earn for free this month. I have the opportunity to earn for free this month. A large like duffel bag, I have the opportunity to earn that. A hat, which I actually just got my hat in the mail. I wore it to the beach whenever I went on Tuesday morning. So there's the incentives this month are absolutely incredible. And then the fact that you can be here for $10, like, how can you say no to that? I don't get it. And the thing is, like, you know me, and I mean, I feel like the people that join me trust me. Like, they're here with me for a reason, and I leave no man behind. I leave no woman behind. Okay, so if I know that you are here, if I know you're here for a discount, then, you can have fun and do whatever you want, right? You're not going to want me to work with you and kind of help you plan for things that you're not going to do. But if I know that you're here for a specific reason, you've got me. Like, I just met up with one of my girls today. I'm setting up a coaching call on Monday with one of my girls who lives out of state. Like, there are no excuses. You don't have to live in the same town as me. You don't have to live in the same state as me. I've got teammates in West Virginia, Indiana, Florida. Why do I want to say South Carolina? I really want to say South Carolina. Those are the main ones. California, Texas. Like, we have technology. We have video chats. Video chat is what I prefer for my out-of-town girls especially. My in-town girls, they typically want to meet up in person, and I'm okay with that. And, people will be like, well, I don't want to inconvenience you. This is my job. My job that I'm so grateful to have is to pour into you, to put your insecurities to sleep, to help you plan content for your business, to listen to you, to find out what your goal is. Why are you even here? Do you have a money goal? Are you here for the community? Because we've got an amazing team. Like, I'm so proud of the team that I have here at Farmasi. It's like, I feel like I couldn't ask for a better group of women to be with, and some of them I've never even met in person, like Judy, which is Alicia's aunt. So Alicia had a Facebook party for me when I first joined last year. This is how, and I'll get into that in a minute, but Alicia had a Facebook party for me. She invited her aunt. Her aunt loved the products and got along with me really well, and she joined me, and she's absolutely amazing at what she does here. And that was all from Alicia hosting a party for me. When someone shares my content, I grow my network. Like, it just makes it so much easier to network with people when you have others who are willingly wanting to help you grow and share your content. You don't have to pay money to share a video. It's literally free. You don't have to pay money to host a party. It's free, and then you get free products. You don't have to do anything crazy like that. But this is literally just like the best thing that could have happened to us. And I think back to last year when I was struggling with whether or not I was going to have to go back to corporate world full time, put my newborn baby in daycare during the pandemic, put Django in school when I already knew he was struggling, to now. To now, you guys. It's really, really amazing. It's a huge blessing. And I just want to share this with you. I want you to see me, real life. I'm a mom, I'm a woman, and I'm making this work. And I've been doing this for 4 years now, so I've learned a lot. And the biggest part that I've learned and that I've really been holding on to is my intuition. And I talked to one of my other teammates about this earlier today with her goals. I know that her personal life is very busy right now. So when she sent me her dollar amount of her goal, I asked her, I said, how does your goal make you feel when you look at it? Does your goal, like, I have a really big goal this month that I know that I have the space and the extra energy to push for. And so to that, it makes me feel inspired and it motivates me. So I asked her, I said, do you feel that way when you look at your goal? Or do you feel stressed and anxious knowing everything else is on your shoulders as well? And she basically feels more stressed and anxious than anything. So I asked her to slash her goal down. I don't care what she makes it, how small she makes it. I want her to create a goal that is attainable to her and what's going on in her life right now. Because that's the thing with this business, is you're always changing, you're always kind of rerouting, pivoting, going with the flow. Life always happens. So if you're at a point where your life is just insanely busy, like, don't make a crazy big goal just because you think you have to do it. And would her big goal like really help our group volume, our team volume? Heck yeah, but I'm a person, okay? I don't care about all of that. Yes, long term stuff like that works, but you know what else is more important than a big group number? Her health, her mental health, her stability with her business. I don't want her to cram all of this stuff on top of her and then be burnt out and be like, I can't do anything, because that's what happens to a lot of people, and I don't want that for anybody. So that's how I work with my team. That's how I talk to my team. Thank you so much, Alicia. I love you. That's how I work with my team. So I want them to, especially if you're brand new, like, you need to start with a small goal. And I typically like to, if they don't have any idea what to start with, some people that are brand new to the industry have literally no idea what to start with. So here at Farmasi, we have a welcome program. It's really cool because it is a 4-month long program. You have the ability to earn free products for the first 4 months. And actually the 4th month, you get to earn $100 in cash instead of a product. So if they don't know what to do at all, then we focus on her welcome program and we get her on track to hit her welcome program and to earn it. And if you've already earned it in the first week or two, then cool, we're going to bump up your goal. We'll go, make a new stretch goal and just keep flowing with it and find what works for you. That's what you have me for. That's what type of leader and that's what type of mentor I am. I'm a person, and I know that you're a person as well. I know, a lot of people that join me have families. They have I'm really the only one on my team, I think, that works or that is a stay-at-home mom. So everyone that I work with works full-time. So I know how to work with that, because guess what? When I started in this industry, I worked anywhere from 40 to 60 some hours a week, and I still did this because I knew I needed more money, and this was the most feasible option for me to get more money. Then I couldn't imagine working anything over than 40 hours and then leaving my family again to go work a part-time job just to pay daycare. It didn't make any sense. Here, I can do this at home. I can stay up a little bit later when the kids go to bed. I can wake up earlier before the kids wake up. I can work during nap time. Django's he's always been my easy baby. I can just, let him watch his show or watch a movie or play with his certain toys that he wants to play with while I work my business for a little bit. So there's always a bunch of different ways that you can make this work for you. It's really just about learning how to prioritize your time. And again, that's where I come in to explain this better to you and to help you look at the schedule that you already have, and we can figure out how this will work for you, because it can work for you. It can absolutely 100% work for you. I am proof that it can work. And I am proof that with a lot of hard work and dedication and mindset work and just believing in yourself, learning to believe in yourself, like, I'm proof that all of that works. And I hope that you feel a bit inspired by that and can trust me to know that I'm not going to lead you wrong at all. I know what to do here. I know how to help you. And I'm excited to help you. So, anyone, if you are wanting, I would definitely grab this opportunity by the 4th because, again, it's $9.90. And go ahead and send me a message and I will get you started. Yeah, okay. I love you guys. Thanks for hopping on here. If you catch the replay, #replay, as always, please feel free to share this content with your network, your friends, your family. You can never assume that no one in your network needs what I have to offer. And that's why I am working on getting out of my mindset this month and really focusing on sharing more of my journey with all of you. Because I can't assume that my journey isn't good enough for someone else. I can't assume that no one else can relate to me and needs to hear what I have to say. So here I am, showing up in bigger ways this month. I hope you're ready. Thank you so much for supporting me, cheering me on, being here with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you guys have the best night.